Guys, there's two things that I like to follow on Twitter. I actually almost exclusively use Twitter for that. First, okay, to watch cosplays, okay? And second, to watch artists draw stuff. I absolutely love to like and to follow artists and see what they do. And that's why we're here today. We are gonna start by checking this artist called Mark Brunette. Mark Brunette, I think that's how you say it. One reason why I wanna start with him is that I guess I'm somehow of, let's say, amateur apprentice artist myself. I draw a few things, but kind of on my side for now. I'm not yet confident on what I'm doing yet, but I hope to share that in the future. I shared some stuff actually on my Twitter, but not my most recent things. And the reason why I'm talking about that is that this guy has a YouTube channel that is basically an art school, and everything is free. All his YouTube content is free. You can go in there and learn again and again a bunch of shit if you also want to learn how to draw. And here he shared a little drawing of Barbie, a very muscular Barbie, probably because the movie is coming soon. I think somewhere mid-July, if I remember. So hey, shout out to Mark Brunette. Hear his name here, boom, it appears in the middle of the screen. Go check his Twitter, check his YouTube if you would like to learn how to draw. And like me, until a year ago you didn't even knew from where to start, he's the perfect guy to teach you everything you need to know. The next drawing has been brought to us by Aishun. Aishun, I think it's a channel that I started following, a page that I started following quite early on my Twitter, because I immediately fell in love with the art style. Here it's the character called Adol that comes from a very renowned JRPG saga called YS. I only played one of them, but it was quite memorable. I remember that it was on my little, let me see if I can find it. It's on my PSP, on my portable PlayStation that I still have. Right here I had the game, and the game was called YS, I think the Arc of Napishtim. YS the Arc of Napishtim. It was pretty much an amazing game. It was probably one of my first JRPG that I ever played, and I kept a very good, a very fond memory until the end. I completely cleared the game. I couldn't stop. I really couldn't stop playing it. It was amazing, and it was one of the first like a game that I played that had a more like a pixelated, like 2D look to it. Until then I always thought that like this kind of game was really not for me, until I played and I discovered YS, and yeah, that day I learned a valuable lesson that 2D, 3D, it doesn't matter. As long as the game is good, the game is fucking good. That's all there is to it. Next one is this art that has been brought to us by Koyorin. Very cool one. I really love the colors. I really love the punk style of it. More precisely, more the cyberpunkish style, because you can see a little bit, I guess, the cybernetic that you can see on the left hand. You can see that kind of like in Cyberpunk, like there's a tray that goes like in the middle of the face, and there are the eyes that indicates probably implants, bionic implants. So hey, pretty cool drawing. I love it. I love that smile, and yeah, go give it a like. Here we have quite a few arts by D. Dengart that drew quite a few Raiden Shogun. Oh my god, I think this one I may use it as a wallpaper one of those days if I want a Raiden wallpaper. Wow. Another one and another one. I love Raiden, I love Genshin. I don't have Raiden yet as a character, but it's definitely one of my objective, one of the characters that I would really like to pull for. Unfortunately, I need to be patient and I need to wait for her banner to come back. I just restarted replaying Genshin like two months and a half ago. So a friend of mine that plays Genshin often never really stopped told me that I think the last banner was what, 5-6 months ago, something like that. So I'll probably have to be a little bit more patient before I can get her. Cross fingers for me, guys. When the banner drops, hopefully I may drop her. If the banner drops, I may do the pull on stream, so you'll be able to have your share of fun at my expense if I butcher this up. Here we have an art of Lilith from Diablo. Everyone recognizes her. Probably the most beautiful Lilith art that I saw until now. It has been produced by Alleria_V. Pretty amazing. I would just freaking download it and put it as a wallpaper. I think that's the next thing to do. It's just freaking gorgeous. Please go on her page, drop her a like, and especially check the rest of the content. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I would need to do a whole video of her channel, like to show like all her different art style if I had the time, because trust me guys, it's really worth the view. Come on guys, let's show Lilith Mommy how much we love her. If like me you are a true and real fan of digital art, one recommendation: you need to have this guy Sam Yang into your into the people that you follow. Like, simply, like, his just art is just freaking next level, as you can see. Like here, a simple yawn. If you like, I would say, art style, you like to enjoy art style that is a little bit less of a sci-fi nature, less of a fantasy nature, a little bit more of, you know, reality, you know, drawing some simple next door girls, etc. Go check Sam Young's channel, and hey, you're gonna find a lot of amazing art that are waiting just for you to savor. This next one is just probably one of my favorite of those last weeks for two reasons. It just gives me such a strong vibe of Ghost in the Shell that is probably my favorite animated movie. I guess on top there with the Eva movies. Really on top, maybe Ghost in the Shell slightly more, let's be honest. It's just such a freaking classic, and also a big Blame vibe. If you never read the manga Blame, please go read it. It's simply cool. I don't have much more to say about Blame, except that one of the how I discovered me personally Blame is actually surprisingly thanks to PewDiePie. Like, actually PewDiePie, he doesn't talk a lot of anime and manga on his channel, but I remember one day, I don't remember which year it was, he did a review of the manga Blame, and yeah, he freaking convinced me. So if you want to see a good review that explains you why you should read Blame, I'm not gonna do it. He already did it, and he did it amazingly, so go check that. And of course, go check the Twitter page of Omao to see what else is being done there. Last art style for today is an art style of Bocchi the Rock that has been brought by us by Kurodoki Majaja. That you can see here. That's a funny name, Majaja. I love it. You've probably already heard about it, but Bocchi the Rock is probably one of the best anime adaptation that we had those last seasons. Without spoiling much, if you never heard about it, you basically follow the steps of a young little rock genius on YouTube that never show her face. She's amazingly godlike when you give her like behind a electric guitar, but plot twist, there is a reason why she never show her faces. She suffers from terrible anxiety as soon as she even dares to think to find herself in the middle of a social scenario, a social situation. I'm not gonna say more than that, just look at the rating, 8.8 on Mile, it's just a freaking banger. Go watch it if you didn't do so already. And this is it for this art review. If you wanna see more and you don't wanna wait for my next episode, don't hesitate to go follow me on Twitter, check my likes and my retweets. I'm sure you're gonna find a bunch of arts that are gonna be to your liking and artists that you will want to follow. Once again, don't hesitate, you guys, to go on their respective channels, or at least on the ones that you enjoyed, and give them a like to support their work. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.